Welcome back, homebodies. My name is Amy. Welcome to my channel, Catskill Mountain Homebody. Today is going to be another follow-up Halloween video, although today we're going to do a Halloween craft. So, it is the weekend. It's beautiful here in the New York Catskill Mountains, and it really feels fall. Although today's a little bit warm, it's not too cold, but yesterday was really cold, last night was cold. So it's really starting to feel fallish. So I'm very excited that Halloween is coming. Let me show you my Halloween attire. Again, a lot of this stuff isn't new because I love Halloween. I got this sweatshirt from Walmart over a decade ago. It's cute. It has the little pops of bling on it. So it's very cute. And I am wearing another pair of Betsy Johnson Halloween earrings that I got. I think I got these last year, and they are my vampire teeth ones. So let me show you that. They're so cute. You gotta be in, when you're gonna decorate your house for Halloween, why not put on some festive Halloween outfits or jewelry or anything that you have for Halloween. I have a lot of Halloween jewelry that I wear all throughout the fall. I have a lot of them are from Betsy Johnson, although some of them are even older than that, just jewelry that like my mom gave me or that I bought years ago. All right, so let me show you what we're gonna do today. I went to Michael's to get some thread for my cross stitch that I ran out of. And of course they have all their Halloween stuff out at Michael's. So I got these kits that they sell at Michael's for $5. Although they were having a sale, buy one, get one half off. So I got 2 kits. I'm not gonna make both of these kits. This one I'm gonna gift to my 2 little nieces who are in elementary school. And I thought this would be an easy craft for them to do because all you do is just kind of piece together tissue paper behind a jack-o'-lantern. And there are 3 different types here. So I always send them a Halloween gift box with some Halloween surprises. So I'm gonna put that in the box for them. And this is the one I'm going to do, which I've never done before, but it's a yarn craft kit. And it's gonna make 2 different yarn crafts. One is a jack-o'-lantern face and the other is a haunted house. So we're going to try to make this and see how it comes out. For many years, I like to make Halloween crafts, and I usually do 1 project a year. I don't do it every year. I'm going to put pictures in this video of the different crafts that I've done. One is a plaque that I made when I lived out west. I bought all the supplies. I bought a little shape of a wooden cat, and I made a Happy Halloween plaque with a black cat on it that I painted. And my husband sprayed it with like a polyurethane so that it could be hung outside. But now I use it inside. So that's one of the crafts that I've made. One year I bought these spiders that I made, and they're kind of little pom-pom spiders that I now decorate my crystal with. And I showed you that in my decorating video. I'll show you a photo of those here though. I did cross stitch, different types of cross stitch Halloween projects. So I made some shadow cross stitches of a witch against a moon that I showed you in the earlier video. And I made 2 cross stitch on canvas that I showed you in the earlier video. So it's not every year, but a lot of years I do make a craft. So this is going to be this year's craft, is going to be this yarn. It's a yarn. They're kind of like ornaments, I guess, or wall hangings. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, it's craft time. I've pulled out everything that we're going to need. The directions are very simple, but almost too simple. Not a lot of like description. But you get 2 shapes that you're going to wind the thread around, a house and a circle for the jack-o'-lantern. You get 2 bunches of yarn to wrap around the shapes. Orange for the pumpkin, black for the haunted house. And then you have all these fun little glitter shapes that we're going to be gluing on to it after they're done. And then you have one This is one short piece of yarn to hang up the jack-o'-lantern, and then a black piece of yarn to hang up the haunted house. So we're going to keep those for later. All right, one other thing you're going to need is glue. You can use Elmer's glue for this project, but I'm going to use a glue gun because I feel like the glue gun sticks better, tends to last longer than the Elmer's glue. But of course, this would easily work with Elmer's glue. So I already started the haunted house. Well, it didn't really start it, but I did glue the yarn, a piece of the long string of yarn to the haunted house. I used the side, I glued on the side that I thought was a little bit more ugly and wrinkly than this side was better, even though most of it's going to be covered by the yarn. All right, so the good thing about the glue is it dries very quickly, the hot glue. So now we're going to wind the yarn around the haunted house. And it's going to look like, oh, I lost a ghost. Oh man, I almost lost this ghost. All right, we're going to wind the yarn around the haunted house. This doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously, it is just any way you want to do it. So let's get to work. Okay, I have wound it around, and I just was haphazard and just winding it any way I could. Now we're going to knot this end to one of these yarns to secure it, and maybe we'll trim off any extra yarn here, and we'll see what it looks like. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before, and the directions are very, very vague. So I'm just winging it here, but I'm going to make a knot at the end. And we'll see. I'm going to see how this is going to look. Okay, so I've made a knot. Let me show you. I've made a knot. I'm going to trim off this little piece here, but there's a knot so that it's not going to really come apart. And this is the front. Let me get a pair of scissors to trim off this little end. I have these craft scissors I got years ago, so I'm just going to trim the end off of this little piece. Okay. Okay, so this is the finished product with just the yarn on it. I know that it doesn't look great, but I think when I put the shapes of the haunted house on it, it will look adorable. But right now, this was very easy, and there literally is no wrong way to do it. Winding the thread around this shape can do it any way you want as long as it's covering all the sides of it. Let's add the haunted house features and see how it looks. And then we'll add the string to hang it up. Let's see how it looks. All right, it says to start with the door, which is this yellow part, and the window, which is the smaller. So we have a door and a window. Okay, so these are actually stickers. But I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue on it to make sure that they don't come off in time. So I'm going to get my hot glue gun, which I've already heated up. Okay, I have my hot gun. I'm going to be careful because I'm over my good table. But I'm not going to put a lot, just a little tiny bit of hot glue on the door. All right, so we're going to stick this then where the door would be on the haunted house, which would be right in the middle here. Push down. And I'm doing this over my directions so that I don't get any hot glue melting through to my table. Now I'm going to put this window above the door, uncover the sticker, put a little dab of hot glue in the middle, And I'm going to hang that right above the door. So far, that's what it looks like. Okay, so my yarn job that looked kind of sketchy and not great looks better now. Now we are going to put, we have actually a little bit more detail on the door that we're going to put over this yellow part. So let's do that. Take the sticker off, and then we're going to carefully put this right over the yellow door. That's adorable. So it looks like the light's shining through the door windows. That looks great. It's not perfect. I don't care. It looks good enough. All right, now they gave us this little, wow, it's really tiny. This little X, little cross. And this is going to go over the window so it looks like a real window. And it has a sticker on it. I hope I can take the sticker off. It's very tiny. And I'm not going to put hot glue on this because it'll stick better to the foam. And I don't want to have hot glue leaking through on everything. So we're just going to put this right on top of the window. Oh, it's so cute. Look how cute that looks. Look how cute that looks. Look how cute it looks next to my ghost candle. Now we're going to actually add a ghost to this. So I have this little glitter ghost, and he's going to go floating next to the window, and I am going to put a little dab of glue on him just to make sure he stays. And my glue gun's getting cold, so I'm going to have to reheat it. I have a little tiny bit of glue on the back, and we're going to put him or her next to the window. Her eyes sticking out. Okay. So we have a little ghost, because it's a haunted house. It has to have a ghost. All right, next is going to be a little bat. And I'm going to reheat my gun so that... By the way, I bought this gun, oh man, a long time ago. Probably 25 years ago. It still works. It's a mini gun, a mini glue gun. I have used this for literally 100 projects in the 25 years that I've bought it, and it never fails. And I bought one bag of glue back when I first bought it, like 25 years ago, and I still have the glue. So it lasts a long time. Unless you're going to, like, use it every single day, then it won't last that long. But this has lasted me many years. I don't have a plug that's close enough to my kitchen table, so. But while we're waiting for the glue to heat up again, I'm going to pop out my little bat. He's so cute, but I'm going to put a little bit of glue on him too. And the bat is going to go here on the opposite side of where the ghost is hanging out. And then we're going to take 2 pumpkins. So while I'm waiting for my hot glue gun, I'm going to pull out the pumpkins. So here are the 2 pumpkins that are going to go by the front door. It's going to be so cute. And then we'll hang it up. We'll figure out a place we want to hang it up. This is an easy project you could do with any little kids. But in this house, I'm the kid. I'm the little kid. And I want to do the projects, just like my nieces want to do the projects. So I'm the kid. All right, let me check my hot glue gun. I'm sure it's warm enough now. All right, hot glue gun is hot again. I'm going to put the bat on first. I'm going to take off this paper. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of glue on him in the middle. And I'm going to glue the bat on the opposite side of where the ghost is hanging out. My bat, I decided to put him a little higher up in the attic. Now we just need to put the 2 pumpkins on. Let's put a little dab of glue on the pumpkins, and we'll put them on this side next to the door. So there's 1 pumpkin. I think I'm going to put the pumpkins together. That's how they have it in the picture. And I think that will look adorable, having the 2 pumpkins, the 2 different shaped pumpkins together. Isn't this fun? Come on. I love this kind of stuff. I love crafts. All right, let's put this pumpkin next to the other one, and I'll show you what that looks like. Oh, this is so cute. So there is my haunted house, and because I have some hot glue on it, it should be secure. Now we just need to put the black yarn on top so we can hang it. But that'll be easy. So they gave us a piece of yarn. I just stick it through the top. I'm just going to make a regular double knot. Okay, so what I did was I made a double knot. It's very tight to make the hanger. I'm going to trim off these edges with my scissors, and I'm going to hide the knot in the haunted house and reverse it. So I'll show you. All right, so I've just trimmed the pieces off the knot. Now I'm going to move this down, and I'm just going to put the knot closer to the bottom in the back so you can't really see it. And that way the top looks nice and smooth. And now we're ready to hang this. So I'm going to let this one sit while I work on the pumpkin. But isn't that adorable? You don't need to have little kids in your house to do crafts like this. Obviously, when my son was young, we did lots of things like this all the time. I'm big into crafts. But, you know, he's grown up now. And it doesn't mean just because your kids are grown up that you can't continue to do fun projects if this is what you like to do. You know, I hope someday I have grandkids that I can do fun projects with. But in the meantime, I'm not going to not do crafts. I'm going to keep doing crafts because that's what I like to do. Now let's work on the jack-o'-lantern. All right, so for the jack-o'-lantern, they've given us... Now, this one might be tricky because wrapping the yarn around might be a little bit difficult. So we're going to try our best. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the end. They gave us a lot of yarn. And I'm going to hot glue the end of the yarn to this circle. First, you got to untie your yarn. All right, so they gave us quite a lot of yarn here. And I'm looking at the picture. And in the picture you see they kind of evenly wove the yarn around every, you know, it's pretty evenly woven around the circle. I don't really know how this is going to look. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to, you know what, we're going to try it. We're going to try doing this. You guys can help me. All right, I'm just going to hot glue it to the end. Let me heat up my hot glue gun. I'm going to put a little dab on this. Okay. I've hot glued one of the ends of the orange yarn to my circle. It's pretty much dried. It dries right away. I'm going to trim the edge off right now. The little, see there's like a little edge. We don't need that. I'm going to trim that off. I'm going to try my best to be even in winding this around. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look. And then when I come back around, I'm going to come a little bit further over. Come a little further over on this side. And then I'm going to go down the other side. I don't know how this is working. The directions are so sparse on this one. It literally doesn't really tell you how to make it so pretty. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just going to try my best. That's all I can do is my best, right? Oh my goodness, this is funny. I'm going to just go around. I have no idea how they got it to look so even and perfect. If you do this craft with kids, there's no way it is going to look as pretty and perfectly even. I mean, look at this picture. I can't in any way or shape or form get it to be wrapped around that neatly and that perfectly. So let me show you what mine looks like. So it looks all crazy. I mean, it looks nothing like the picture. I don't care. You know what? When I put the face on it, you're not really going to be able to see much. So I'm going to tie off the end like I did on the haunted house. I'm going to tie the end off and trim off the end. And then I'm going to put the pieces on. We're going to see how it looks. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I tried many different ways and I just couldn't figure out how they made it so perfectly beautiful and neat. I can't do it. You know what? Did I have fun doing this project? Yes. Is it going to look perfect? No. No, that's okay. And I'm going to just cut this end off. And then I'm going to hot glue the shapes on it. I'll show you what it looks like first without. This is the front. Okay. It looks like a big blob. But when I put the face on it, it's going to magically become a jack-o'-lantern. So we need the eyes first. Let me heat up my glue gun. And we're going to glue gun these yellow eyes. So these are 2 stickers, glitter stickers. And I'm going to get my glue gun and we're going to glue the eyes on. And you know what? It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the most beautiful jack-o'-lantern we've ever seen. Okay, my glue gun's hot. I'm going to peel the sticker part. Peel the backing off the sticker. And we're going to make some eyes. They gave us a little nose, so that I'm going to put a little glue on that. Put that in the middle of our jack-o'-lantern. Let's look at how it looks so far. We got to put some pupils on those eyes. They gave us 2 little black circles for the eyes. Oh, it looks so cute already. Is it perfect? No, but it looks cute. Now we need a mouth. They gave us a mouth. I am going to hot glue this also. Not too much, just a little just in the middle part. Oh, it's cute. It's not perfect, but you're cute. They gave us a black stem. Pumpkin stem. Now he looks like a pumpkin with a stem. The last part is the word eek. So for the word eek, they actually gave us 2 things. They gave us a black background. So they have this kind of sticking here. And that's where I'm going to put it also. And then the green letters are going to go above that black part. So I'm not going to hot glue this whole thing. I'm only going to hot glue the part that's going to stick to the bottom. So I'm going to stick it. They kind of have it here. I could put it here. I think I'm going to put it on this side. So I'm going to stick it down here. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of hot glue. And then it's going to say eek. And I'm not going to hot glue the letters because they're too little. We're just going to put the word eek on that black background. So we have these little letters. They're so cute. E. K. Eek. And a little exclamation point. Is it perfect? No, but it looks really cute. Now we just need to put the string on top to hang it. And there. Is the finished product. And let's look at it next to the haunted house we did. Oh, these are so cute. They're adorable. They're going to be perfect for my Halloween decor. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to put them, and I'll show you where I hang them when I figure it out. Has to be someplace the dogs can't get to them. Okay, I found a couple cute places to put my new yarn Halloween decor. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to see more of my Halloween decorations, I'll put a link to my Decorate With Me for Halloween video. How I walk you through how I decorate for Halloween. All right, so let me just show you where I put my yarn, my new yarn crafts.